folks. Ken Hovind here in the crew at Dinosaur Adventureland in lovely Lenox, Alabama. Beautiful out there today. It is August the 7th, 2025. We're on a bunch of different channels, everything except YouTube, but I guess you can still find us on YouTube, quite a few spots. People are still posting my stuff. Keep it up, okay? They can't handle the truth. We're on Facebook and Rumble and X and our app, our own TV program, kenhovind.tv. Let's see, on Instagram. Just sign up for all of them, okay? And you're all free, so come on. Share it, like it, do all that kind of stuff you're supposed to do. Okay, here we are, the 7th of August, and boot camp coming up in a couple of weeks. If you want to come down, any cabins left open, Titus? Yeah, hurry, okay? Somebody, a friend of ours, loaned his camper to us and said, look, I'm not sure I want to sell it yet, but you guys can use it. So we got extra camper down there, Kevin's camper. A boot camp coming up. Let's see, the last 3 days of this month. Come on down, see the place. Go 855 Big Dino extension 4 to advertise your creation ministry on our show. And I think our speaker schedule is full, right?
I have one slot filled.
One platform? Okay. So call 855 Big Dino extension 5 if you want to schedule a cabin. Is that rain finally coming? It's been threatening to rain. Been threatened. Okay. Here we are. 777 Club to help us stay open for free. We just want to serve the Lord and win souls. If you're not doing anything for the Lord's kingdom, well, support us. We're trying to. Okay. Call 855 Big Dino extension 1 or email secretary, Dr. Dino secretary @gmail. I see, there's our website, Dr. Dino. Open for 9.3. Oh, I forgot to get the new pictures of Krabby in there. This is what the crab is going to look like when we're done. The horseshoe crab, world's largest horseshoe crab, was donated to Dinosaur Adventureland. Titus and you guys, Josh, been putting it together. It's amazing. I got to get updated pictures. You guys got a whole lot done. Another, how long, Josh, to finish it? A week? Okay. I drove all the way around the block. Nobody else on our block has a 67-foot horseshoe crab. We'll be the only one. Yeah, there it goes together. Look at that, man. Okay, let's see. We play Whack an Atheist on Wednesday, but I'd like to, on Thursday, Friday, take your comments. If you have any comments, let's see. Let me get up to where I wanted to go. The winner tonight, slide number 45, Alt-DV. 4-5, enter. There are many popes who make a declaration and say, well, evolution is true. You got it. Don't you question it. You're related to monkeys. Don't question it. I'm sorry, I'm going to question it, okay? You're not my pope. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you make a declaration. There's no evidence of any animal ever producing babies other than their own kind, going forward or going backward. Atheists will say, yeah, cows always produce cows now. Oh, but they came from an amoeba, so it was different in the past. So I got a bunch of comments from somebody. Let me show you the show that I was right here. Featured on about a year ago, I guess.
Did you see this fascinating exchange between Tucker Carlson and Joe Rogan, where Tucker just drops this bomb annihilating Darwinian evolution? Well, tonight on Your Encounter Today, we've got a guest with us that's going to walk us through all of the lies that are being perpetrated. Because here's the truth. You have been lied to about the subject of evolution, and there are verifiable lies in the textbooks in your children's schools, in your college, and being taught all over social media. And we're going to debunk all of them. Well, as many of them as we can. He taught math and science in high school for 15 years and then went on the road and began to debunk all of the lies concerning evolution for decades in a way that was really unique to him, with massive amounts of slides and a personality that won't quit. He's actually impacted our lives significantly. Our children were raised watching his videos. And I'm telling you, you need to get these teachings. He has them in bulk. The link is in the description of this video to drdino.com. But we're so honored to be joined by Dr. Kent Hovind. Dr. Hovind, it is so good to have you on Encounter Today.
Thank you. Good to be with you, brother.
I was telling you before we got started, our kids were raised on your videos, so I got a lot of blame that goes in your direction and how my kids behave. No, but you've been a part of our house, and we've been wanting, since we've been doing interviews, we've been wanting to interview you. How long have you been doing this?
Okay. Just about three minutes now. Oh, you talking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've been a Baptist preacher 50 years. I taught high school science 15 years. And I moved to Pensacola, Florida in 1989. And that's when I started the creation ministry, teaching all over the world on creation, evolution, dinosaurs, defending the Bible as being scientifically accurate. So 1989, I started, traveled all over 37 countries, all 50 states, and stirred up a lot of trouble for the devil. and now been in Lenox, Alabama for 8 years now. So 8 years and 4 days. Somebody gave us 140 acres here, an old gravel pit. It's amazing.
And everybody can come there, Dinosaur
That's right.
Adventureland, and there's all kinds of amazing things there to do.
We try to make everything have a science lesson with a spiritual application. So we have probably 500 science lessons we teach that are just amazing, like Jesus would teach. You know, consider the lilies, consider the sparrows, consider the ravens. There's things to learn from science that'll draw you closer to the Lord. Our science center is 12,000 square feet, all based on the 7 days of creation. Day one, let there be light. We got cool science experiments about light and electricity. We have a Tesla coil, 300,000 volt Tesla coil, Van de Graaff generator. Light can be reflected, refracted, diffused, but nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what is light. You can watch that whole show on your own, but I want to get some of the comments that people made under that show. Like, wow, we stirred people up on that one, Joseph. Actually, just about all of them, we stirred people up, right?
We're not streaming to Facebook for some reason, so that's what the phone is for. So
Oh, hi, welcome, Facebook. Things happen out here, don't they? We just barely get electricity here in Lenox, okay? Getting internet signal. When I moved up here, they said, Lenox, that's so far out in the sticks, they got to pump in the sunshine. They said, now the moonshine flows freely around there. I've never seen that, but okay. Let's see. Anyway, so welcome. We're sharing a show that was done on Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson, and they asked me to do comments on the exchange back and forth. And so I did. Let's see. Where's I lose the mouse all the time. There he goes. Okay. There. Here's some of the comments that were made under that show. You can watch the whole thing on your own. Let's see. I searched Kent Hovind and landed on this gem. Oh, good. Big fan of Kent Hovind. It's very sad YouTube had to shut down his YouTube channel. I knew it, but write to him. Say, turn it back on. Well, I didn't do anything wrong. Let's see. Public markets, including public educators, are nonsense. Love Hovind, by the way. His debate with Shermer and the Three Stooges are what converted me. I debated 3 atheists at once at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, south of Jacksonville. And that one has millions of views, called 3 on 1. You can get it on DVD or watch it on, or I'm sure someplace. It's up on our channel, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's available for sale.
It's available for sale. No. Then the 2-minute clip where the guy asked me, where did God come from? That's got 950 million views on all channels. That was the last count. Maybe somebody wants to recount them. Okay. Kent Hovind and Joe Rogan would be absolute gold. I grew up watching Kent Hovind, such good memories, watching his video series. Super glad I found this interview. Let's see. LOL. Find a fossil, it died. No other info. That is great. Well, if you find a fossil, all you know is it died. Here's a fossil trilobite. What do we know about it? It's dead. Has the most complex eye ever of any animal ever in the world. 10,000 lenses on some of just the eyes of the trilobite, the tower eyes. And it died quickly and was buried quickly because it's really preserved in good shape. But I don't know that it had any kids. I certainly couldn't prove it had different kids. Why do you atheists claim you can look at a fossil and claim it had kids that were turning into something else? No animal today does that. So anyway, I love picking on them. Fossils are not evidence for evolution. They're evidence for something dying and rapidly being buried, like maybe in Noah's flood, okay? Good evening. Thanks, Reverend Kent, on your program. He's a source of excellent info, I would guess, him about the pre-trib rapture. Let's see, Steve, I covered that in great detail in my book, my video series, Whoa, What on Earth is About to Happen? I'd highly recommend you get that. Or my book, What on Earth's About to Happen? Or my chart, the one behind me. We got a smaller version of that for $10. I poured a lot of many thousands of hours into that while I was in prison for 9 years unjustly. If you want to hear more about that, go to our show back on February 1st. February 1st of this year, I did an open letter to Donald Trump explaining what they put me in prison for. I did not break any laws. Anyway, you can watch all that. Okay, let's see. So glad to see this discussed. I appreciate Kent Hovind, his ministry, his reasoning about evolution and creation is straightforward and sound. Well, good, thank you. The refusal of God's word is the saddest tragedy on earth. I agree. Comment section is an echo chamber of anti-scientific nonsense. Let's see, I'm assuming they're upset about teaching creation. Too bad. Mm-hmm. I raised my boys on Kent Hovind videos. Poor kids, Resenbrink says. No, I think they're much better off with the armor to protect themselves against the stupid evolution lies they teach, okay? Put Kent's channel back on YouTube. Okay, I agree. Some people are sure going to be surprised when they leave this world. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I didn't mean to pick out all comments that are positive. I just grabbed the first 10 pages and cut and paste them. They wanted to shut up Dr. Oven as always, but they failed. Good evening, Dr. Dino. He's not a doctor, says the Howling Joker. The Howling Joker. He's not a doctor. And yet, you're not a joker. Yes, I am. Just make a proclamation. You're a joker. Yeah, I can believe that. Okay. Every speck of dirt on the planet is the same age. This guy is a complete moron. Well, hedge monkey or hedge, what is it? Hedgemonger. You explain to me how dirt on the earth can be different ages. Huh? Call 855 Big Dino to schedule a debate to show the world how the top layer of dirt is younger. You guys have been teaching for now 200 years. This absolutely stupid geologic column does not exist anywhere in the world, okay? Doesn't exist. If the Holocene dirt up here is only 10,000 years old, and the Cambrian down here is, what do they got on this one? Well, let's take the Proterozoic. Wow, 2.5 billion years old. Okay, so this dirt's 2.5 billion. This dirt is 10,000. Where was this dirt hanging out for 2.4999 billion years? From outer space? One guy answered, yes, space dust lands on the Earth. So, okay, let's just examine that. I agree. We run into space dust all the time. But let's see here. Hey, not a doctor. Don't forget about YouTube ban for service. You can't get it. You're not special. Here we go. Put this back up, Joseph. Cosmic dust on Earth. Approximately 5.2 thousand tons of extraterrestrial dust, primarily from interplanetary sources, lands on Earth's surface every year. 5,000 tons a year. To calculate the thickness of a layer formed by 5,000 tons of dust spread evenly over the Earth, we can use Earth's surface area and the density of the dust layer. Right? Good point. Oh, what happened here? For example, a layer of 5,000 tons of dust spread over the Earth would be a layer approximately 0.01 millimeters. 1/100th of a millimeter. That ain't much, is it? Let's see. This is consistent with the fact that the accumulation of rate of extraterrestrial dust is very low. How about the dust on the moon where it doesn't get washed away by the water because there's no water, okay? Moon dust and the age of the Earth. They put giant landing pads on the lunar module because they were afraid of sinking in the dust because they believed the stupid idea that the moon is 4.6 billion years old. They thought, wow, there's going to be a lot of dust up there. They spent a bunch of money calculating how much dust lands on Earth. Said, well, the size of the moon is different. Here's the moon compared to the Earth. Moon's about 2,000 miles, Earth's about 8,000. So they spent a bunch of money calculating how much the moon. And they thought, wow, it's going to be really thick. Put giant lunar module landing pads on there, and there was almost no dust there. Let's see, moon dust and the age of the Earth. And so a good article on ICR.org, okay? This is very important info, Pastor. Okay, so 1/100th of a millimeter of dust every year comes to Earth. And you guys want to claim the geologic column has been affected by dust coming from space? No. Just about 99.999% of the dust here. Who was it? Ali G. 99.999999999989999. Guys, moron. Anyway, it's all the dust is from the dust is near nothing compared to all the dirt on the Earth. All the layers are the same age. They say, well, that's not the age that's the age the dirt got put on top. Oh, so you moved it from here to here, and that changed the age. Tell you what, shuffle a deck of cards and tell me the top card is younger. Flip this thing over. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Get one of these sand art toys at Walmart. Play with it for a while. Flip it over. It'll make multiple layers. And then tell me, are the layers different ages in here? No, they're all the same age. All the sand was put in here at the same time. It separates by density. Yeah, by the surface tension with the water. The shape of the particles will affect how fast it falls down. But you guys just don't get it. There is no geologic column. I know that's your Bible. I know, and you worship that thing, but it's not true. You've been duped. They made that up 200 years ago. There is no geologic column. All over the world, petrified trees are found standing up running through all the layers. Watch my video number 4, lies in the textbooks, where I talk about the geologic column on my seminar. Okay, any questions or comments, brother? Did I stir anybody up?
Got people saying I'm a fan. I don't know if I can get this one over here. Hold on a second. Facebook is giving us issues tonight.
Walt Brown, still alive, wish you'd have taken over his ministry. The 9th edition of his book is great stuff. Also, do you still have that book, Mere Christian Apologetics, with your seminar series? How many books do I have in here?
We do sell Mere Christianity.
Okay. And Walt Brown's book, you said the 9th edition. This one is the 7th edition. He did a fabulous job in the beginning by Walt Brown. He died, but he was great genius on writing on creation. The earth is not billions of years old. It just can't be. Now, if you need billions of years to turn your frog to a prince, well, get a new theory. Come on, some of you atheists, call in, you brave cowards. I mean, bark. Who was that guest the other day that said, you know what the noise a Chinese chicken makes? Have you heard that one? Meow. Brother. Okay, well, that was short. Thank you. My throat's hurt. Tomorrow night, same thing. Get your atheist friends, call in, ask their questions. The Bible is absolutely true. God made the world in 6 days. You're going to die one day and face that, God. You might want to get ready for that. We're here to help. Call 855-BIG-DINO, extension 3. I'll explain to you how to go to heaven if you'd like, right over the phone. I'd love leading people to Christ. Thank you. See you tomorrow.